Well, welcome back to Life's Wild Ride, and more importantly, welcome to a new year. Yeah, 2020 is behind us, and let's hope it's completely behind us. On a good note, I've been working on some more doors and some drawers for the bus. So I'm very excited about that. I am trying to turn a whole new leaf this year and thinking about a lot of different things and where I'm going to be moving forward. Obviously, still taking care of mom and a lot of things going on right now around the house that's kind of screwed things up. But one thing I am doing, and I actually stayed awake New Year's Eve. I fell asleep by 10, but then I woke up at 1 o'clock and I was up all night thinking about the new year and what's happened last year and all this. And some good advice I heard, it was in a book or something, but it's time to do some gardening in our brain. And what I mean by that is you just like a garden, you get out of it what you put in. And if you don't get in there once in a while and weed out the garbage, then you just start thinking bad thoughts and you start going down the wrong roads. So it's time to get in there. Really, I'm going to really put some thought and process into what I want this year to be and plant those seeds because, we are what we think about. If you're always thinking negative, then lots of negative things will come your way. If thinking positive, then you tend to have more positive outcome. So I do believe in the power of attraction. So if you don't, that's fine, whatever. But I do know if what you think about will come about eventually in some form or another. But no matter what, if you are starting off this new year and you want to change, you got to change what you're thinking first. And some of the stuff I'm doing is things I've been spending time on. I'm going to make some adjustments to and really focus more on a couple of my YouTube channels. This one I'll probably do about the same, but financially, I rely on that for some of our income where we take care of mom full time. So, and I've really neglected one of the channels that has earned me some income, and I really want to spend some time on that. So I'll be doing that, but I will continue to post to this channel as well, and keep working on the bus. Actually, this past week I've done more work on bus stuff than I have probably most of the summer, believe it or not. And I'll get into that reasoning why a little later on. But my brother's been working on his bus too. He just came back in from taking some measurements. But I built a few more cabinet doors. So these are not doors that you've seen in past videos. These are brand new doors. And I started on some drawers, and I got one more to build for the drawers, maybe even two more. I'm not sure. I got a lot of the other drawers that have been hanging around down here, all out in the bus, and some of them installed. I think I even did a video of some of those. So been doing quite a bit of stuff for the bus, which is great. And another thing I've been working on, I've been doing some cutting boards. I'm working on one right now here. I'm working on this one. Maybe I can put some pictures up of a couple of the other ones I've done. So I've just been putting around and then also playing around too. I carved some silverware here out of tiger maple. So little, just playing around with my spare time that we have during this holiday season and things that are going on. So I've been staying busy, but mainly, like I said, getting into the brain, thinking about that garden up there, getting rid of the bad weeds and stuff, and where I want this year to go. So I encourage you to do the same thing. It's a new year. Let's put 2020 behind us and move on and think about the things that you want to accomplish and put some time into that. So I might add to this video before we're done, but that's where we're at for the moment. We'll catch up with it in a little bit. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I did get a lot of stuff done for the bus. I'm not sure where I left off that last little bit, but I got a stack of doors here. What I'm working on now, though, I'm actually pretty excited, is the drawers that are going to go in here. And of course, I got to put the rest of the face frame on between the drawers. So there's going to be 3 drawers there, a big one on the bottom, silver one, and one in between. And 2 doors you saw down there, one was for here, which I just made last week, and the other one is for here. So then we'll have the drawers, and I got to make the face frames for the drawers and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I showed this on a video or not, but I got all these drawers up. I might have. I'm not really sure if I did or not. I think I might have. And I got a couple more doors down there that are ready to go. But yeah, and another I think there's another large door down cellar that for the garage back there. But yeah, this, yeah, it's just, I'm really putting a lot of thought into where I want this year to go and really getting in my mind, because last year was a tough year for everybody. Nobody can deny that, I'm sure. There's a lot of stuff with just everything. And I want to start off fresh. Not a New Year resolution, nothing like that. Just, you know, starting off the year, trying to see where I want to go with it, what I need to get done, you know, as far as the bus, you know, taking care of mom, family stuff, all of that has to come into play. But if you don't think this stuff through, at least to some extent, and plant the right seeds in your brain so you start going in the right direction, then a month's going to go by, 2 months going to go by, oh, I got to do that, and you don't do it. So now is the time. I'm going to put that thought in, really, and I've already put a lot of it in. I got some of it written down of where I want to go and things I want to accomplish this year. And so that's going to be what we're focusing on, because no matter where you turn, always something's going to be going on that needs to be dealt with. But I want to make sure I don't make that the priority of the year. The priority is going to be the positive stuff that I need to do or want to do that I enjoy doing, and to make sure I'm moving ourselves forward, our family forward, all that, which at this point pretty much is Tracy now. The kids are growing up, but it's still, you know, they're nearby. We still kind of help them out, which they help us out. So taking all that into consideration, putting a lot of thought in, and heading in the correct direction. And like I said, I think it was the book As a Man Thinketh that I just read, listened to in audio form, that he was talking about gardening in your brain. And it just makes sense, a good analogy. If you plant a garden outside and leave it, you might get a few good things pop out of it. But if you leave it alone, it's going to be full of weeds. And if you don't get in there occasionally and weed out those weeds, it's going to overtake, and that's all you're going to have is weeds. And you'll be lucky if it produces any product for you that's any good. And it's the same thing with your brain. It certainly is a great analogy, because you just go down the wrong roads, maybe not all your own fault, but you start thinking about the wrong things, and that becomes the focus. So I got to get in there, dig out the weeds, harrow those rows, I guess, put some good seeds in, and then you got to water it and maintain it, and keep telling yourself, these are the things I want to accomplish. This is where I want to go. Oh, there's a weed. Okay, let's take care of that weed. Get it out of there. Fix it, whatever it might be. And then water the seeds, water the plants. As the year goes by, hope they grow and develop into something. Not hopefully, they will. They will do that if you focus on it. That's how I feel about it. So, and I've done pretty good with this in the past. And been able to really accomplish a lot of things. But this last year, as we all know, really threw us for a loop, and we ended up going, I was spending more time on social media with different things were completely unproductive for me. You can only control so much. So I'm going to start pulling back, which I already have, and focusing on the things I can control directly in my life that's going to improve my life, my family's life moving forward, and the heck with the rest of it. Do what I can, but focus on the stuff that I can physically or mentally fix or get moving in the right direction. And that starts with rototilling the garden, getting it all cleaned up. There's some good stuff up there, but rototill the rest of it, get it cleaned out, and start fresh. So this is the first video of this year of 2021, which is a brand new year. I'm excited. And we'll see you in a future video, and hopefully see a lot more bus stuff. Hopefully you like what you see so far. I can't wait to get the doors all on it. It's cold out right now. It's January 2nd or maybe 3rd. I'm not sure. But get out here. I think I'm going to spend a day here, a week or two, turn some heat on out here. That's why I'm doing so much production downstairs, getting things ready. So then I have a day I can come out here, turn the heat on. Trace will come out with me and help out, and get a lot of stuff assembled. And incidentally, Tracy is recovered very well from her surgery. She's not released back to work yet, but she is doing super well. And you might have seen her in a recent video. She feels pretty much back to normal, but she still has to be careful until she's released. So anyway, hey, thanks for swinging by. Thanks for sticking with me. I know this channel has totally evolved from what it was supposed to be when I first started it. But life is a wild ride. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next video.